Good morning, everyone. It is Friday, the 17th of May. It's 2024. That's the date, yes. And it is time for our mindful moment. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I'm the senior minister at Unity of Tucson. I'm sorry, I'm just seeing there's traffic all around me in my location. This is the funny thing. I'm going to say that again by introducing myself. I'm Dr. Jonathan Zenz. I am the senior minister at Unity of Tucson. Unity of Tucson is an inclusive and loving spiritual center in Tucson, Arizona, where we encourage people to learn the principles of New Thought first, so that through those principles, perhaps they can develop a spiritual path, find personal purpose, and also master spiritual understanding, all with the purpose of enhancing the quality of our life. That's what spiritual practice has done for me. It's enhanced the quality of my life. And so that's why I share this. It's why I do what I do. The mindful moment is a chance I take to engage in spiritual practice every single weekday with you in this public forum. I engage in spiritual practice in other ways that are not publicly presented. And there's a Amazon truck going in reverse over there. It's the way it all unfolds, is perfection, absolute perfection. So whether you're watching live or on the replay, I would love for you to post a comment and let me know that you are here. I always love to see those comments come through. So I do want to let you know, though, this, which I happen to have decided I know about you, and that is that you are love, you are light, you are life, you are magnificent. And I am so grateful that you shine your light and share your magnificence. And I am trusting that you will keep doing that. So today, what I wanted to talk about, there's been a lot of controversy. I'm not going to really talk about the controversy, but there's been a lot of controversy that I see online, that I've seen online this week, about various people saying various things in various ways and blah, blah, blah. I mean, here's the thing. There's like every moment there's a new controversy about what somebody said online, or what idea somebody put forth that is not supported by this person, or not supported by that group, or not supported by that group, or not supported by this person. And you know, what I've really been stepping into in my own spiritual practice around how I address those things is, number one, what is the meaning that I can find within myself in relationship to these controversies, if I am aware of the controversies? And I'm not aware of all the controversies, thank goodness. If I was aware of all the controversies, it'd probably be a little crazy making. But what is the meaning that I can give to it? And what is a productive way in which I can move forward, with two caveats in that forward momentum? The caveat is that it is, for me, an opportunity to find equal footing with all other expressions of life, and also in a way that is not creating a hierarchical structure in a way that dehumanizes others. There really is a ton of traffic today. Usually this is a very, very quiet spot. Oh well, here we are. So, I want to talk a little bit about meaning and what I mean by meaning. Here's the thing about meaning: is a challenging construct, because we think that things have meaning inherent in themselves. That we're kind of socialized into that construct that things in and of themselves have meaning, but they don't. They only have the meaning that we attribute to them. So, for instance, I mean, a very simple way of understanding this is that we were socialized from the time we were born into certain modes of meaning. I mean, if I were able to draw on the screen a capital letter A, right? There's that side, and then there's that little cross that goes between them. If I were able to draw that letter if you're a native speaker of the language, the English language, or languages that use this alphabet, you might be able to look at that and go, oh, that is the letter A. And it has a certain meaning ascribed to it. The letter in and of itself doesn't have any meaning. It's only what you've been taught, what you have taken in and decided to support and believe. And here's the thing. There are meanings that we are taught that allow us to navigate intercommunication and I'm going to say interdependency, because that's how I believe. I think interdependency is actually a good thing with the whole. And so it helps us navigate our experience on this plane of action, but it still does not negate the fact that it only possesses the meaning that we gave it. And so it helps me. This is what helps me from a spiritual perspective. If I understand that everything is only rooted in the meaning that I give it, well, then I get to determine the meaning around those things that I experience in those conversations online. What do those mean? They mean what I decide for them to mean. I don't have to be in alignment with what is spoken, and I get to be on the journey of finding greater individuality as an expression of this wholeness. I'm going to sneeze, excuse me. This is an interesting day. And the thing is, as I'm talking about meaning, I'm like, I could get myself wrapped up in all of the meaning. Like, what is the meaning of all of the traffic? What is the meaning of the fact that I'm sneezing? What is the meaning of all of these things? And how are you, as someone who's engaged in this with me, going to take that? And what are you going to think that it means? See how easy it is to get wrapped up in thinking that things have meaning other than the meaning we give it? So that's something I'm going to be focusing on today, probably all weekend at this point. And so I'm going to encourage us all to go on that journey of uncovering, which is a spiritual practice, the uncovering of that which is below the level of awareness into the level of awareness, so that we can actually then activate something in our lives. So I'm going to invite us all into the practice of prayer. If it's safe and comfortable for you to close your eyes, you're welcome to do so, as I now listen to another glorious sound, a plane moving overhead. Just take a moment. And there may be things in your environment that are begging for your attention. Truth is, they don't require attention right now, unless you decide to give it your attention. You're in charge. We're each and every one of us in charge. If it's safe and comfortable to close your eyes, you're welcome to do so. I choose to close my eyes in a way that allows me to relax right where I am. Relax the body, relax the mind, and turn the attention to the inner life. From this relaxed state of mind, state of being, I simply acknowledge and understand and call forth into mind this, which is something I recognize I have given meaning to. And so I deepen into the recognition of what it feels like beyond an intellectual state of mind. I choose to feel the God essence, the God presence, the infinite creative source. I choose to feel it and know that it is the only thing that exists. I choose to understand it as the only thing that exists, for that is what makes sense in meaning to me. And so I relax into the awareness of the one, knowing that it is a feeling tone. And I wholeheartedly accept that being so, that I give meaning to my own identity by aligning with and understanding that my identity is the identity of the divine, not separate from, but a facet of the wholeness. And so everything that exists is part of this infinite wholeness, this infinite source energy, this infinite creation. I relax and trust and know that meaning has resolved itself into a greater expression and experience of love in my life. For as I flow forth from this point of view that God is and I am, knowing that meaning that I have attributed to my own identity is the manner in which I choose to unfold and express and experience life. I am resolved in understanding that it has led to a life of greater joy, greater love, greater cooperation, more kindness. And so I choose to be in cooperation and in kindness and in harmony with all that is. I relax, I release, and with gratitude and appreciation overflowing from within, I simply let it be so. I trust in the outflow of this, and I affirm it by saying, and so it is. And so it is. Well, I'll talk about meaning and the things we give our attention to. Lots of bugs here, too. I may not use this location again. And maybe I will. I don't know. Peace and blessings to you. Interesting mindful moment today. A little off the wall, but that's who I am. Hey, you got me, and I'm grateful. I will see you on Sunday if you want to join us for meditation at 9:30, led by one of our glorious prayer chaplains. That's online, also in person at Unity of Tucson. You can also join us for Sunday celebration, 10 a.m. Arizona time, in person or online. Would love to see you there. Keep shining your light. Keep recognizing and affirming your own magnificence. Give that magnificence meaning in your life. That's my encouragement to you. You get to decide what that is. So, all right. Peace and blessings, everyone. Talk to you soon. Bye.